More people than ever are openly saying, I don't experience sexual attraction, and that's not a problem. For some, that statement brings relief. For others, confusion. And for many, this is the first time they've had language for something they've felt their entire life. Today's video explores the growing visibility and normalization of asexuality. I will explain what asexuality actually is, what the research shows, and why this shift matters. Asexuality is a sexual orientation defined by experiencing little to no sexual attraction toward others. It is not a disorder, it is not repression, and it is not something that needs to be fixed. Asexuality exists on a spectrum, often called the ace spectrum. Some people are romantically attracted but not sexually. Some experience attraction rarely. Some feel none at all. Some ace people desire relationships. Others don't. Some have sex and others don't. One ace writer put it this way: finding the word asexual felt like finally understanding myself instead of trying to correct myself. And that's an important distinction: self-understanding versus self-correction. So, why does it feel like asexuality is suddenly everywhere? Well, three major cultural shifts are driving this. Number one, language creates identity. For decades, many people assumed something was wrong with them because they didn't experience desire the way society expects. Once the term asexual became widely accessible through social media, education, and visibility campaigns, people finally had language for their experiences. One 37-year-old ace writer shared, most people still don't even know what asexuality is. I spent years thinking I was broken until I learned there was a word for me. Number two, cultural pressure around sex is being questioned. We live in a society where sexual attraction is treated as proof of maturity, connection, and normalcy. But that narrative is shifting. Younger generations are questioning why attraction is treated like a requirement, why libido is equated with health, why celibacy, low desire, or no desire is pathologized. As one ace blogger wrote, I can love deeply without wanting sex. Those truths are not opposites. Number three, mental health conversations are more open. As therapy culture has grown, more people are separating identity versus pathology, orientation versus trauma, difference versus dysfunction. For many ACE individuals, discovering their identity didn't cause distress, it relieved it. The distress often came from misunderstanding, pressure, and invalidation. Research now estimates that approximately 1% of the global population identifies as asexual, with broader ace spectrum identities estimated as high as 3 to 4%, depending on the study. A 2025 ACE spectrum study involving over 1,700 participants found most people first questioned their identity around age 16, first self-identified around 18, and the most common space for identity development was online community. That tells us something important. As soon as people feel safe and informed enough to explore identity, they do. Another major finding: many ACE individuals report higher depressive symptoms, not because asexuality causes depression, but because of invalidation, pressure to conform, being told they're wrong or missing something. That's stigma, not identity doing the harm. Let's gently dismantle some common myths. Myth one, it's just a phase. Orientation is not defined by longevity. It's defined by lived experience. Myth 2. They just haven't met the right person. That logic wouldn't be applied to most other orientations. Myth 3. Asexuality is caused by trauma. Some ace individuals have trauma. Many do not. Trauma does not define sexual orientation. Myth 4. Asexual people can't have deep relationships. Many ace people report deeply bonded, affectionate, secure partnerships rooted in emotional intimacy rather than sexual attraction. When asexuality becomes normalized, people stop forcing themselves into relationships that don't fit. Shame decreases, self-trust increases, and authenticity becomes possible. One young Arrow Ace writer said simply, once I stopped trying to be what everyone else expected, my mental health improved. Visibility doesn't create identities, it gives people permission to stop hiding. Asexuality isn't a trend. What's trending is visibility. What's changing is safety, to be honest. And whether you identify as asexual, love someone who does, or are simply learning, curiosity is always healthier than judgment. If this video helped you understand something new, consider sharing it. If it helped you feel seen, you're welcome here. And if you want more therapist-led conversations about identity, relationships, and emotional health, subscribe and stay connected.